y'all think Marvel's back?
I think that this is. I think that it's. I think that we're already in a renaissance. I think that it already started. I think that this is just more proof to that pudding. Now, when we say Marvel is back, I think what we have to recognize is that this guy is. We as fans have to recognize that this is an evolution, and that if we want the property to stay alive and to continue to be a thing that we can come to and enjoy and appreciate, that we have to appreciate the fact that it is no longer going to be what we originally had, but it can have elements of those pieces. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say Marvel never really left. Our expectations just changed so much that we made things seem worse than what they might have really been.
I can agree to that too.
We got spoiled the first few years of Marvel, and I've said it, and I'll say it again. Marvel got lucky. Nothing went wrong. All the actors stayed healthy. Everything went on without a hitch, for the most part. And then you tack on that you get Infinity War and Endgame back to back. It is hard to replicate that over and over again. And I think the problem with anything is once we got those two movies, every other thing Marvel did was compared to that. Solo projects, the team up movies, everything was compared to. It had to be, as they say, an Avengers level threat. That's impossible to pull off when you're introducing a new character. And I feel like some projects weren't given enough grace. Don't get me wrong, there's some things that are terrible. Secret Invasion, trash. I won't say all the Marvels was bad, but a good portion of it is. It's just one of those things where the fans have to understand that things got to build back up now. Like it's been built all the way up and it got tore all the way down, and they got to rebuild again. And so there's going to be some growing pains because there's new fans coming into it now. Like we're old. We remember how it started, and we're the old guys now. Archer's the new fans. So they're going to do stuff to make sure that those kids stay fans while trying to keep us happy at the same time. And we might be mad every now and then.
And then knowing that we are loyal fans, so we're going to watch it regardless. So
yeah. So they got to bring in the new folks. So I can't really say Marvel's back because I don't feel like Marvel ever really left. I just think that our expectations of it got so high that we tried to down everything that didn't feel like, I mean, like if we didn't have an emotional attachment to the movie, didn't feel like it was good enough. And we kind of missed the fact that these are superhero movies.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think, Coleman?
I feel like I'm going to say they're back because I feel like the last phase was kind of, it was when I say that, it's just, I'll watch it one time and I won't watch it again. I can watch that Spider-Man movie multiple times for sure. And if I can watch it multiple times, I feel like it's a good movie. But I hope they're back. I mean, I hope they take their time with these next few movies and just quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
I think
2 movies a year is plenty for Marvel.
Part of the issue for me is the fact that while we talk about how much they fell off to Aubrey's point, you still have movies like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that exists, Shang-Chi that exists, No Way Home that exists, Multiverse of Madness that exists. Like all of those movies came out post Endgame.
Yep.
And so Thunderbolts even was a good one. Captain America: Brave New World, all of those movies were good. It's just that they don't, when you try to, have that comparative element, which of course, as we know, is the thief of joy, that's on us. If you try and make it that, as opposed to recognizing that is, you can't compare those movies because I have to see Endgame as like the end of an epoch. So we're building to the next big element. And then you had that huge conundrum with what would happen with Jonathan Majors with the whole Kang situation, which really deaded a whole bunch of Ant-Man stuff that was out there. And, it just really caused a lot of confusion for where they were trying to go. Fantastic Four is out there, right? Like there's a lot of groundwork being laid for some bigger stuff coming down the line. And I'm excited to see where that's gonna eventually mark itself out to be.
Good point.